Hey guys, it's Monday. Time for Creepy Conversations. This is Shelley.
And Polly.
And Shelby had to step away today, unfortunately, but she will be back next week. So today, Polly, I have a couple of stories. I'm going to start with this one.
Yay.
It's about zombies.
Yay.
And I don't know a lot about zombies, but what caught my attention is this is from USA Today. And it's something that's true.
Yippee.
All right. So if zombies were to start roaming the streets, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention wants you to be prepared. In the midst...
They actually have a,
Yes, that's what this is about. Yes.
a section for this. Okay.
In the midst of providing guidelines of an unprecedented pandemic, the Center of Disease Control updated its tips to prepare for another extreme occurrence, a zombie apocalypse. While the CDC says it began as a tongue-in-cheek campaign, it's actually a practical guide for any emergency, like hurricanes, earthquakes, or floods. You may laugh now, but when it happens, you'll be happy when you read this.
Okay.
The CDC wrote on its website. And hey, maybe you'll even learn a thing or two about how to prepare for a new emergency.
Okay.
What new emergency are they talking about?
I know, right?
So, what would happen if zombies were to start roaming the streets? The CDC says it would conduct an investigation as it would for any disease outbreak and provide assistance to states. Until it could determine the cause of the outbreak and how it could be treated and stopped, the CDC listed guidelines to follow. Better to be safe than sorry. And you don't think zombies could actually exist? Well, tell that to the cicadas, who are literally overtaken by fungus. The fungus overtakes them, their nervous system gets manipulated by the fungi. And so they're like zombie. Yeah.
The cicadas are now zombies.
Mm-hmm. So it makes you wonder. Okay, so then, have you heard about how the Aurora Borealis we've been able to see it more, and we've been able to see it more up further, or further closer, yeah.
Yes.
Further
Gotcha.
South, I guess it would be.
Yes.
Because usually it's up north, but
yes.
it's closer.
Right.
And there's been more of them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did not know this. I was reading about Aurora Borealis, and do you know that it emits energy or electromagnetic fields? And in Alaska, where they have mainly where it is, people, there are 3,000 or so people that have come up missing.
What?
And they're saying that it could possibly be the EMFs getting into people's heads, and because a lot of people have come out of it, but they'll be hiking or whatever, and they'll know where they're going, and they'll be hiking on a trail they've been on a million times before or whatever, and then they'll see the aurora,
and then they'll see that,
and then this one lady was hiking, and it was a beautiful night, and she saw the aurora, and all of a sudden she just, for no reason at all, said she had to run. She felt like something was after her, and there was nothing after her.
Gotcha.
And she ran, and she said thank God she had her compass with her, because she was completely lost and she was way off the trail.
Ooh, okay, I see what you're saying.
And she had her compass so she could find the trail. But yeah, they it messes with your
mind,
because we're all made of energy,
right?
So yeah.
Oh.
And so they're thinking that maybe it overtakes people. So I didn't know if that coincided with the whole zombie thing, and there's been more auroras. And I'm wondering, since there's been more auroras and they manipulate the weather, are they manipulating the auroras?
Well, I mean, it would make sense.
Do you know what I mean?
If it can manipulate the weather, then why couldn't it? And well, obviously, because isn't it reflection from the sun onto the icebergs or whatever.
Yeah, onto the, I thought it was onto the particles in the clouds, but no, because then that'd be everywhere. It has to be on
Right.
the ice or
So
something. Yeah.
So obviously, if
I didn't really do a lot of research into what they are. I mean,
but that's what I thought it
I
was,
know they
because
have
that's what makes the different
energy.
colors.
Yeah.
Is the
the
probably
prism
the
effect, the liquid
depth
and,
or whatever of the iceberg would make the different, wouldn't it make the different colors?
I don't really know.
Anywho,
I don't know how that works, but I know what you're saying.
But that's what,
like the prism effect.
So
kinda.
obviously, the weather would make the difference, because it would either, if it's too hot, it's going to melt the ice, which is going to make
there'll be no reflection, because there'll
which
be
would
no,
change the
right.
Aurora Borealis. So of course, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's just fascinating.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know if one has anything to do with the other.
I'm just agreeing with you that, it would make sense,
interesting.
because if in fact that's what it is, it would make sense that the weather would change the.
Well, yeah, and then, but then that would, I don't know. It's just too much.
I know
it's too much. You can go off in a rabbit hole about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I have another little short one. This has nothing to do with the other, but there's something called the Devil's Bible, and it exists. I know it's gross. I don't.
There is a satanic Bible, I know.
No, this isn't the one by Anton LaVey. This is ancient.
This is,
I never heard of this before.
Oh.
I don't want to know, but
I mean, I don't
want to see it, but I've
never seen one, nor do I want to.
No, me either, but this is fascinating.
Yeah.
Because you know how the Vatican's kind of sketch. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I mean, these are just my opinions. They don't, reflect the show. These are just my personal opinions. But the Devil's Bible exists, and it's a contract between a monk and Satan, allegedly. Okay. It is also known as the Codex Gigas, Gigas. The Devil's Bible is the largest Latin manuscript known in the world. It contains a full-page portrait of Satan. People believe the manuscript contains the contract of a monk who sold his soul to Satan in the 13th century in order to escape execution. So it's been around forever.
Sorry,
That's
I'd
gross.
rather just die than.
Yeah, then you're gonna just spend eternity. You might as well just get it over with and you know.
Yeah. Well, my thing is I would not want to live forever, because
I mean,
who wants to outlive all your friends and family?
That's the downside about vampirism.
Yeah.
Because then you got to watch everybody around you that you love die.
Yeah.
Forever.
And then
you meet new people.
And you're saying the same age, so it's like.
Yeah. And you meet new people, and they're growing, and they die.
Yeah.
And it's an eternity of
madness. At least if you do become a vampire, do it when you're an adult. Don't do it like on Interview with a Vampire, when that little girl.
Yeah, because then she wants to be grown up, and
woman, and she was in a little girl's body. Yeah. So.
Make sure you're
no good for everybody.
Be over 18 before you consent to vampirism.
Correct.
The more you know. All right. Now. All right. People say a haunted radio station from Russia exists.
This is my surprised face.
You're like,
really?
How's it? Okay.
Yeah.
UVB-76 broadcast while static noises and broadcast white static noises and occasionally picks up Russia transmissions, but nobody knows where the low-frequency radio station broadcasts from. It even gets creepier when you find out it's been broadcasting since 1982. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, really.
I'm not surprised.
Because they're always up to something.
This is true.
All right, and the last one. Are you cold?
Yeah.
Okay. The last one.
Just because you're in the room, because you're a ghost.
Because I'm an ice.
Because you're the ice queen. You're a ghost. But go on.
Okay. Some trees can grow inside your lungs.
Ooh.
This is Garoder. All right, in Russia, doctors performed a surgery on a man named Artyorn Sidorkian, and I apologize if I butchered that. Suspecting he had a cancerous tumor in his lungs, instead of a tumor, they found a 5-centimeter fir tree branch in his lung. Doctors believe that Sidorkin accidentally swallowed a fir bud, which later grew into a branch. A similar case happened in Massachusetts when Ron Sweden suffered from a collapsed lung. After his family rushed Sweden to the hospital, his doctors found a growing pea plant in his lung.
I crave false on both of those. I don't believe that.
The source is facts.net. So look it up. And I don't know. Allegedly, it has happened. Do you believe it? Okay. And that's all I've got for today, Miss Polly Dolly. What do you have?
Okay, I have 3
Yay. Scenarios.
You must guess, which one is true, which one is false?
Okay.
Are they all true? Are they all false?
Oh, brother. Okay.
Scenario number 1.
Okay.
A girl is chatting on the phone with her friend.
Okay.
About ghosts.
Okay.
And she's at her dining room table, and you know the old swivel chairs?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a carpeted floor. She's on the phone, and all of a sudden one of the chairs moves. Swivels.
On the carpet? Oh, it swivels.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That was scenario number 1.
Okay.
Scenario number 2. 2 people are in a house.
Okay.
One person reaches their arm around the corner to turn on the light, and they feel something touching their arm. So they call out.
Okay.
To the other person. And the other person, thinking that they're going to be in there, answers from the other room.
Ooh, okay.
Dun, dun.
All right.
Scenario number 3.
Okay.
A girl buys a really cool necklace for $5.
Okay. For $5. $5.
It is homemade. It's homemade necklace.
Okay.
She puts the necklace on. She wears the necklace. She tries to take the necklace off, and she cannot get the necklace off.
False.
I'm not even doing
Oh. I claim BS. Okay, go ahead.
She cannot get the necklace off.
Okay.
So, she keeps the necklace on. And while she's wearing the necklace, everything goes fine. She finally gets the necklace off, and something tragic happens. Not to her, but she witnesses a tragic accident.
Is that the end of it?
So,
okay.
She now knows why the necklace would not come off.
Because it protected her?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
I believe in talismans.
So,
I sell them on Shell Spells.
Exactly.
So what do I have to guess if they're true, if they're false? Which ones are true, which ones are false?
Correct.
Ooh, this is like that one show, Fact or Fate.
Ooh.
It is. Okay. The audio version. Number 1, I'm not sure about. Number 2, I'm going to say is true. Number 3, I call BS. Number 1, I call BS.
Number 1 is true. Number 2 is true. Number 3 is false.
Oh, I got one. I got 2 right.
Yay!
Where's the people? Where's the audience when you need
We
them?
don't have one. Oh, sweet.
Oh, Heidi's chiming in.
Yay.
Thank you, Heidi. All right. Thank you, Heidi.
Yeah, Heidi says yay. Good job. And that's, I think, all I have. Do you have any kindness acts of corner kindness? Kindness corner? Anything for kindness corner?
Just pay it forward, people.
That's right. Oh, yeah. And remember, a lot of restaurants are short-staffed, so...
Amen, sister. I feel that in my pocketbook.
Yeah. So, not all the time is it the surfer's fault, but it's stuff doesn't come out right.
Or
so don't
if
always blame. Oh, I do have something for Kindness Corner.
or if we're out of something, don't blame us.
Yeah.
We're just work there, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have something for Kindness Corner. One of my tables got their food that was kind of yucky, didn't taste right. And I said, I apologized, and they said, "Oh, honey, that's fine. You didn't make it." And left me a very nice tip. That was my kindness. So thank you if you're out there listening.
Thank you. As a fellow server, we appreciate those
Yes.
little acts of kindness. It
Yes.
goes a long way. And you know, times are really, really hard for everybody right now. I've been telling my friends and family, I myself feel like there's just a dark cloud over everybody, kind of.
Yeah.
Everybody's stressed, money's tight.
Everybody's back to school. Everybody's trying to get the kids back to school.
Yeah.
Sorry, September.
Schedules are jam-packed. Remember to take some time and breathe.
Yeah.
Give yourself a little bit of self-care.
Yes.
And before the weather, well, where we are, it's starting to turn fall, so barefoot season's just about over. But if you can, get outside and do what they call grounding. It really, really does connect you with your maker, the earth, whoever, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, and it kind of centers you. So just go barefoot, stand in your yard for 10 minutes, you know? What can it hurt? Try it. It might make you feel a little better.
That's right.
And pay it forward. Be nice to everybody.
That's right. And then, if you haven't already, hop on over to Shell Spells and take a gander at that.
Thank you.
You might learn something.
And I'm just going to make thank you, Polly. I'm going to also add to that little plug. Starting October 1st, Shell Spells is going to do the 31 days of Halloween, which means there will be an episode.
That was the wrong button.
Maybe it was the right
Sorry,
one. The
wrong
shows
button.
might stink. I don't know. But anyway, one a day for 31 nights of Halloween.
That was supposed to be a happy button.
And it's just going to be little fun facts about Halloween or the origins of certain things, or maybe how to conduct a seance, or, you know, you never know.
I can't wait. That's what I meant.
Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. It really, really does help our channel. We appreciate all of you. We appreciate our new subscribers. And I'm so sorry I haven't gotten the names of those in front of me, but I will be popping those on at the end of the show. And I do appreciate you guys, and we love you. And so,
don't forget,
stay creepy.